Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday the 19th of March 2022. This is my weekly analysis video where I go over all of the Forex charts. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So we'll just go over all the pairs. First up, big welcome to anyone that's new to the channel. Thanks for joining. If you do like the videos, please hit the like button or subscribe button. I realise they're not the best videos. Getting around, pretty low quality when it comes to editing, etc. But I'm just trying to get the point across and make it as simple as possible for me and easy for you guys to understand without all the Hollywood mass production. So that'd be greatly appreciated. All right, let's have a look. First up, we normally have a look at the news ahead. So we'll do that first. This is the Forex Factory Economic Calendar. It's all, you can set up filters in your local time, etc. So I'm on the Gold Coast in Australia at the moment, which is in Queensland. So that's the local times for me. I'm only mainly interested in the high impact events, which are the red events. So there's really not much happening. This is Monday 21st, just make sure I've got the right week. Not much happening as usual. Japan's got a bank holiday on a Monday. A couple of talking heads on Tuesday. Out of the UK, we've got CPI numbers on Wednesday, more talking heads. Budget release in the UK. Where we go, message coming up. Yeah, budget release in the UK. I'm not sure how that'll affect the pound. Just something to be aware of. Not sure what time it is. It's tentative, so no set time. Thursday, we're getting more into the, all right, we got Switzerland policy rate, or the monetary policy assessment, which is their interest rates. So that's something to be aware of if you're trading Swiss pairs. It's not really much of a market mover, but if they do something, say something, or give something big indication of the future, it might move the markets. Then we've got all the flash manufacturing out of a few of the European countries. And Friday we go nothing, boring. So it's all pretty boring. The week, probably the only ones to worry about is the Swiss interest rates and probably I'm not sure about the CPI at the UK, but their budget release at the UK. So that's it for the news. Let's have a look at what else we need to look at. What my high probability setup is. Now you'll see a lot of lines on the charts, a lot of indicators that if you've never watched the channel before, you haven't followed my stuff, you won't know what they are. Just pause the video, have a read of this, or print it out. I understand that English is not everyone's first language. You may not understand me, or you don't understand the Australian accent, so you want to slow the video down. I write plenty of notes on my charts. You'll see that when we go through the charts. So, and if you want to ask a question, anyone's more than welcome to join any of the JAGfx social media sites. There's a Facebook group. There's the Telegram channels, and also Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. I also post on Twitter, and also through the Trading View itself on their social media side of things. So if you want to ask a question, I'm easy to find. Email address is admin@jagfx.com, or just talk to me in any of those groups, whether it be publicly or privately. Doesn't worry me. So this just explains the setups, the moving averages, the QMP filters, the red and green dots on the chart. Red trend lines, green trend lines, blue, grey vertical lines. Sell trades are red, buy trades are blue. Stops are red dotted lines. Big numbers, parity, etc. are green dashed lines. MACD Platinum is the zero lag MACD. It's the bottom indicator. It oscillates around the zero level. And I should turn my Facebook app off. It oscillates around the zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So that's it. Try and put this up at the end of the video so you can have another look if you missed it, but I explain the things as we're going through the charts. So let's get on the charts. Right, this is my watch list on the right. It's just about pretty well set up. I am getting rid of the Aussie New Zealand. It's the last one I'm going to get rid of. So basically I'm using each currency 3 times. I may have messed up because I've noticed I've got the Aussie USD and the New Zealand USD, and you'll see that they move pretty well the same most of the time. So it's probably not the right. I could probably get rid of the New Zealand USD and be done with. So basically the ones in orange are what I want to talk about today, and the ones that aren't highlighted means there's no trade on, and the blue, either light blue or dark blue, means I've got a trade on. So we'll go through the charts one by one. Now remember, I call all these trade setups at the time or close to it. The market opens for me at the moment, local, is 7 a.m. I normally get up about 7 a.m., but I'm not really taking any action until 8 a.m., just when the spreads come in a bit and stuff like that. So I call the trades at the time. As I said, to the daily time frame. I take a screenshot of that trade and I share that in like a shared folder, which everyone's got access to. So it's all very transparent. I call these trades at the time, not after the fact. And during the week, also I call some trade management on those trades. So it's all very transparent, as I said, and that's all in the Facebook group, Telegram channel, and Matt's Discord channel. So you can see that across the board. So here's a loser to start the day with. Oz Swiss. You'll see I put notes on the chart. Normally the notes on the right-hand side refer to the most current trade. You'll see other pairs have got multiple trades on. So here's a sell taken here, and it's just gone against me from the get-go and taken my stop out. So it's stopped out for a loss. That's why it's left on for the video, so I can show you guys what happened. So the sell was taken there on the 15th of March. Higher risk trade. You can read my notes. I explain my thoughts on the trade. As I said, read them. MACD's above the zero level. So what I'll do is I'll be looking for another opportunity to sell this pair at some time. We've got this buy signal here, but it's not valid. The MACD Platinum's a long way above the zero level, so the buy, if I hadn't had a stop in place, I would be closing that trade out there. But I had a stop, and the stop was taken out, so it's a full loss on the Oz Swiss sell. So I'll highlight that because I'll tidy up these charts after I finish the video and remove that. Aussie Japanese yen, buy trade back here. 1st of Feb, you can see the buy signal. So it's a daily chart. You can be in trades for a long time. It's going up nicely. We closed half in here somewhere when it popped, the MACD Platinum popped through the zero level. Just dragged my stop up. I've slowly been dragging my stop up. It's still powering up, so it's a good trade. That's, yeah, what do we get in at? Roughly, there it's there, 81,337, and the current price is 88, so there's 700 pips in there. So it's the Aussie Japanese yen daily trade, remember. So the stop loss is there. We'll just leave it there for now. Aussie New Zealand, highlighted in orange for a reason. What happened? Oh, yeah. All right, we're in a few trades here. We're still in a buy from the 21st of Jan, which is this one here. Then a sell from 4th of Feb. I took another buy in here, the 2nd of March, and that was stopped out. You can see my notes there for a loss. Then that sell wasn't valid. Yeah, took a buy on Friday morning. So there's your buy here. But in the meantime, my sell, this one here, has been stopped out. So that would have been for, yeah, I'm saying that's probably into the MAs. That sell, break even or very small profit overall. So the sell from here, that's been stopped out. You can see the stop level there. There's the entry there. Closed out half, probably closed out half in here somewhere. So yeah, that's stopped out. So we took an overall break even in that. Now we've just got the two buys left on. So this buy here, which were above, and this buy here, which were above. The trend is up, the moving averages are up. So I'm happy to take that. MACD Platinum still below the zero level. So this buy here, yeah, I told you was stopped there. So it's a bit messy looking, but basically now we've got two buys on, and that's all. Once they're finished with, I'm removing this from my watch list. It's not a pair I like. So that's going to be tidied up after the video is finished. Looking okay on the Aussie New Zealand. Aussie USD, all right. There's a sell here on the 9th of March. I've left it on the chart to show you. There's a stop up here. I didn't let it get to the stop. This green dot, remember I said in the Aussie Swiss, if there's a QMP filter dot still above the zero level, buy signal. It's not a valid buy signal, but it's enough for me to close out that sell trade. So instead of letting it get all the way to the stop, I just close it at that level there. So on the open of Friday, you can see, I think no, I haven't made any notes of it yet, but I called it in the groups. Closed the Aussie there. This was a sell here. We took a loss, stopped out for a loss. This is the second one. We've taken a loss there too, so we're 0 from 2 on the sell trades. In the meantime, I'm starting to just I drew this trend line across here just to see if it breaks that high or not, because then it could potentially set up for further divergence. You can see prices going up. MACD's really not following it. These big numbers here, that's the 75-cent level. That's the 70-cent level. On the Aussie, they seem to get respected pretty well. So we're stopped out. We weren't stopped out. We closed for a loss before I got to the stop. So we probably saved about 25%, 30% on that by closing before I got to the stop. It might reverse and just spin around, but who knows. So we'll just mark that in purple. So I'll tidy up the charts after I'm finished. Euro Swiss, a couple of trades here. Sell back here, which is the 14th of Feb. You can see that notes for it there. Trend is down. That's why I like to keep that on. My stops here. Took a buy in here. I've already closed half for the buy, 17th of March. So when's the 17th? So on the open there, I called that in the group, closed half on that buy, brought my stop up. So if I close there and put my stop there, closing half, even if this reverses now and takes out my stop, I can't lose on the buy. So the buy is locked in. MACD platinum through the 0 level. We're going into the MAs. That's why I've closed half. Just makes sense. The trend is down. That's why I'm trying to give the sell a bit of room. As you can see, it came up close to the stop. It's rolled over nicely. So the sell's still in play. Can't lose on the buy. Can't lose on the sell either. So it's in a no lose position on the Euro Swiss. There's the latest buy signal information there. And there's my notes, what I did. Euro USD, we're still on a sell up here from the 14th of Feb again. Took a buy in here, high risk buy, as you can see. Went against me initially, started to pop up, got back to my entry level. Just MACD platinum still not getting up. Yeah, price hasn't got to the MAs yet, so I'm just hanging on there. Look, I could probably move my stop down on the sell a little bit, but I'll just give it another day or so. So not looking too bad. We're sort of no man's land on the buy, but the sell we can't lose on. Pound yen, there's a reason it's highlighted in orange, and the reason is my sell trade from the 18th of Feb, which is this one. Many messages coming. I've never had this many Facebook messages in a video ever. All right, this candle here through MACD platinum through the 0 level into the MAs, closing half in here. So we're closing half, and it's kept on going down, popped back up, then dropped down again. I've moved my stop down to there, which is okay. In the meantime, I've got a buy signal on the 15th of March. You can read the notes there. That was called in the group. Up through there. Now, let's do something here. We're going to do something here. The MACD platinum is through the 0 level. So what we'll do here is on Monday open. If it opens pretty well close to where it closed on Friday, so I'm assuming it will, or close to it, we'll close half on the buy. So, sorry, the sell's been stopped out. So that's why it's highlighted in yellow. A couple of reasons. The sell's been stopped out for an overall profit, so that'll be removed from the charts. So I just left that on to show you. That was stopped out on Wednesday. Now, on Monday, we're going to close half and bring the stop right up to, I reckon we'll put it here. That'll do. Can't lose on it then, overall. Put it about there. Let's have a look what that is on the 4 hour. I'd sometimes drop down the 4 hour, so it's just below that low there. Just for stop placement. So yeah, so we're looking good. Close half on the buy, drag the stop right up to that level here, 150, whatever it is, 153.06. And we're locking in a bit of profit. Sells out, so we'll update that. So remember that it's some trade modification on Monday. New Zealand CAD, we're in a buy down here. MAs are starting to flatten out. There's a high risk trade. There's the things there. So what I'll do here is I'll just move the stop up a bit. We're going to bring it up on the buy. So we'll bring it up to that level there. So 85,984 on the buy. So we're locking in more profit. In the meantime, I've got a sell. It's probably struggling a little bit based on this. This is my second attempt. There was the first one there. It was stopped out, we new sell on the 3rd of March. That was that one. Yeah, that was stopped out for a loss. This is my second attempt at it. In the meantime, we're offsetting those losses by the buy trade that we still got on, partial buy. Yeah, MACD Platinum still above the 0 level. So we'll just see how this pans out. But we're locking in profit to buy, and the sell's really going nowhere fast. Really need this just to go up a little bit. Probably hit this level up here and roll back down to the downside. But like always, price goes where it wants to go. So I can't dictate it. Just because there's a line on the chart doesn't mean it's going to stop there. Yeah, it's not too bad. New Zealand USD, we weren't stopped out. Very similar to the Aussie. On Monday, I'm closing the sell trade for a loss. There's a stop up here. We've got this very similar to the Aussie USD, new green QMP filter dot. Not a genuine buy signal by any means, but it's I'm not going to muck around with a sell. I'm going to close out, take the loss. So that's happening on. That's going to be on Monday. So that's a loss on Monday. Hasn't happened yet, so we have to wait for the open. So I'll just leave that in yellow. So that hasn't happened yet. What else was I going to say about this? Yeah, it's going to burst through this level here, I'd say, and head up. All right, what else we got here? All right, gold. Oh, one thing I want to point out too, and I'll say this in every video, with TradingView, it presents the dots, whether it be the MACD Platinum or the QMP filter dot. TradingView on Friday close will show you what's going to happen on Monday's open. MT4, MT5 don't do this. You have to actually wait for the markets to open on Monday. Then those dots will present if they're similar. But TradingView is good. It gives you a heads up what's happening Friday. And just for your information, if you haven't picked it up by now, there's no new trade signals for Monday at all. Just a bit of trade management, mainly this one, the New Zealand USD, and the stop adjustment on the pound yen. That's about it. So this one's closed on Monday. Right, gold. Right, what have we got here? We've got a buy down here. So the trend looks like it's up. These big lines, that's the 1800 level, that's the 2000 level. So we've got a buy. We've already closed half, moved the stop up below the low here. Look, yeah, you could probably move the stop up a little bit higher to just in here, but I like to keep it sort of between the 50 and the 100 EMAs. In the meantime, I took a sell up here. I like it powered through the 2000 level, but didn't last long at all and came straight back down. Then we got the sell signal there. You can read my notes there. So I took the sell, and it's come down towards MACD Platinum, the trailing, the early line, the blue line. It's a bit hard to see in the video, but there's a little blue line inside the red line. If I'm against the trend, I'll look at the blue line going through the 0 level, and price bounced off the MAs, closed half, dragged the stop right down above the 2000 level there, so we can't lose on the sell and we can't lose on the buy. So that's gold. And silver's been added to my list, and we're in a sell here, and it went against me initially, went in my favour, then bounced. It's in sort of no man's land at the moment. It's near my entry level, and the MACD Platinum's sticking its nose through the 0 level. So I'll just have to watch this carefully. Stops up here at the moment. Just give it a couple of days and see what happens here. Now, these three US dollar, I'll just put these on the charts out of curiosity to see how the US dollar goes and mark up the trade signals. Last one was a sell here. Probably would have been stopped out if you had a stop up here. Potential for a re-entry around here at the moment. There's a new red dot on the MACD Platinum up the 0 level. We broke this trend line, closed below it. There's another potential for a sell there. But look at the trend. The trend is up. So if you want to, I'm not sure you want to take sells. They're higher risk. You better just take the buys on the pullbacks. They're the smart low-hanging fruit signals. US 500, US stock market. Let's have a look. Had these highs up here. This is going back November, December. You can see the dates down the bottom there. And we've come down to this low, had a crack, didn't take out the previous high, so we're heading down. You can see the MAs are starting to turn for the first time in a long time. So we sort of struggled around this low, bounced around it, formed this new low here. Now we've seemed to have bounced off that, seemed to have got some support at this level here. And the last signal was a buy here, but in the meantime, we've got this potential hidden bearish divergence forming. Now, if this price just keeps on going up and the trend line goes like that, it's no longer hidden divergence, and we just delete the trend lines. But in the meantime, I just draw the trend lines on or adjust them daily. So the US stock market's got shown a bit of strength the last sort of 3 or 4 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, week. Bounced off that low and heading up nicely. And there's one more, it's just tucked under there. Bitcoin going nowhere fast is a new buy signal here. Remember, it's a 24/7 market, so we've got the buy signal. So yeah, I'm just sort of tracking it. This is the daily chart still. I've got these highs and lows here. All those green lines are all the big numbers, the 10,000 levels, 40, 50, 60, etc. It's been going sideways for a while, isn't it? Sort of follows the US stock market a bit, but it's 40,000 seems to hold pretty well. So we'll see how we go. And that's it for the charts, guys. Like I said, I call all these at the time in the Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So anyone's more than happy to join them. Call the trades and post the trade screenshots and possibly do a video through TradingView if there's multiple trades on, etc. I'll just go back to that Word document. High probability. So on the price chart, there's the indicators. If you're wondering what the settings were for the moving averages, just remember the moving average is just a guide. I just like to see price come back to them, and I'll just give you an idea of the market trend. Don't really need them on the chart, but they just help. All the other ones there, the MACD Platinum, the zero lag MACD, that's down the bottom there. It's the most important indicator for me. And that's it. So it's the weekend. I've got a family thing tonight, which is good. Then catch up with a few ex-military boys. A bit of a mini reunion tomorrow at a pub in Surfers Paradise here on the Gold Coast. Looking forward to that. Hopefully everyone's going okay. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe wherever you are, and good luck with your trading going forward. And again, thanks for watching. If you do like the videos, hit the like or subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Cheers.